Yo. Yeah, dude's playing Floor this morning and listening to a whole bunch of crazy woke people crying on TikTok. Dude, people, grow up. Read, okay? Read politics. Read what people actually do. Don't go by what they say completely. Read what they actually do. Actions speak louder than words. You know, a lot of people seem to just sit there, you know. That's why the Bible is so powerful, you know, because Jesus always keeps talking about, you know, it's not the actions of a person completely, it's the heart of a person, which is true if you're judging that. And, but that's for, you know, that's how you judge a heart of a person. It's like when people actually speak from the heart, they actually speak the truth. I've been getting that a lot lately. With people and that, they come across me in that, and they finally actually speak their heart. And I have a problem with that. And I always, you know, tell them, like, speak from your heart, you know? Speak what you actually truly feel. Because you'd be surprised how much people actually want to hear your thoughts. And people are so scared because society is so backwards. And I try to express that, you know, it's like, speak your heart. And some people get, you know, upset with it. And that's like, why you get upset with what you actually like? You know, if you love someone, you love someone. It's like, you forget how to love? I'm like, okay, well, read the Bible. Read Psalms. Just read Psalms. Read Psalms. You know, read, you know, Matthew. Matthew's very easy to read, and that's not that long. You can read these things. Just read a page a day. You know, we don't. And that's what we lost. Like, the truth is, we lost that. Like, you know, the most read book in the world is the Bible itself. Why? Because it speaks actual truth about how life should be. And we always get so lost in this world. And people that are lost do what? We always go to God. I'm like, okay, well, just stay with God. You know, if someone loves you more than anything in the world is the Creator. And people always want to go against it and contradict it a lot. But what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? So, what about this and that? You know, if people want to understand life through another person that doesn't know what life is, from not from the what you call well God that created life. People get really confused with that. They're like, "What do you mean by all that?" Like, well, how do you know life? And then they want to prejudge it too. It gets quite hilarious. Like, why do you prejudge that? Like, life's pretty fucking easy. We just make it hard. Like, we choose to make life hard. I don't know how many times I prayed when I had anxiety in that, or when I had issues in that. And the funny thing is, this stuff actually works. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. Right for the connection. But yeah.
T-minus 10 seconds until your death. That's good. Wave 5.
But yeah, that's what makes it so interesting.
What have you done? You murderers! You vile creatures! It must be in this. Cancel your subscriptions. Shit! Help me, my children. Oh shit! I'm surprised you made it this far. The way you fight. Gotcha! Just a second, asshole! Right on. Let's hear some. Stop me! I double dare you! I tore their warriors and you into little pieces. Oh, suck it! You're more trouble than I anticipated. Where'd you get to? Oh, thank you, me.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like, listen to all these liberal people cry and bitch and moan about something that, like, dude, that just proves to tell how, like, weak our society can be when they don't see the truth and they're literally, like, screaming and yelling, like,
Where's it going?
I can't believe people are sitting there voting for this guy. He's racist. He's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. Like, where are you getting this from? Like, there's no proof of that. But people tell me that he is. People tell me. It's like, well, there's no proof in that. You go to college and that's what makes it funny, not. People go to college and they still don't know how to critically think. It's because you're not supposed to critically think in college. College is not made for critical thinking people. College is made for brainwashed people. The reason why we say that, people that don't go to college, is that because when you work a normal job, you have to think on your own how to do things and that. Like, people literally freak out. Like, if, like, school and that. So basically, how I have to explain it. When you weren't doing specific things in school and that, like, people would sit there and, like prejudge you and be like, oh, you're stupid because you don't know how to do this and how to do that. And I always, and that's the biggest thing, like, oh, you got bad grades, and I got made fun of for getting bad grades. It's like, oh, you're not a straight A student and that, and like, so it's like, well, you're never gonna do anything with your life. And I remember one of the guys said that shit. And it's funny thing is, your girlfriend liked me. I think I'm making progress with that. Which is funny though, because his girlfriend did like me in that. You sound like big nose. You look like a fucking big nose douche. And I was just sitting there like, and one of my, I guess, yeah, it was one of my friends and that, like, he was sitting there, we were at the movie theater night when he said that stuff and that. He says, you weren't gonna do nothing in your life and that, because you get bad grades because you're stupid, and then I'm like, huh? And then my friend's just like, why? He came out there and he was being honest. It's like, I knew him my whole entire life since, like, kindergarten, that. He's like, hey, he's like, why does it matter about grades and that, saying he's not gonna do anything? Like, that's hella fucking rude, bro. He's like, it's because he doesn't get straight A's doesn't mean he can't do nothing. It's like there's other things in life that you can do other than sit there and get good grades. Exactly. So getting good grades doesn't pay the fucking bills. Going to college does not pay the bills because you could be in debt more.
I found ammo.
Right? So I always remember that. And I always remember when he said that, when he defended me in that, you know, because it's one of the iconic things. I'm just like,
Watch it. More Zeds.
you know, that's amazing that he did that because I'm going to remember that. And this is when I was like 19 or, not was he 19? I think I was like 16 or 17.
Oh, my ears.
You know, he used to live like, in the, like down a couple minutes away from me down the street from that. And like, it was just funny to remember that because it meant a lot.
Stop me. I double dare you.
And,
Well, where do you get to?
you know, now I'm just probably one of the smarter people that I know. And my knowledge is overriding most people because I love the research. And that's my biggest thing.
Mr. Sniper in the house.
And it made it really fun though. I don't know where he's at now. I haven't seen him in a while and that. But he was very kind. Big dude. He's like 6'5". He's a big dude, man. He's just a massive dork in that. But he was really cool in that.
Strike, everybody.
But yeah, and that's what it is. Like, a lot of people, that's what I like about school. School is just a bunch of people that follow the curriculum and they believe that they're smarter, and then, but at the end of the day, they're still working the same jobs as everybody else. And that's what makes it really funny in that, unless you go for specific things, then if you're going to college, just go to college, don't go. Like most people do. I mean, I'm watching Angry Video Game Nerd right now. You know, he went to college for filming that. He wants to, you know, so he learned how to edit in that. I guess he makes online videos. He makes online videos and he makes all of his money off of YouTube and other media sites and that. And that's what makes it really funny in that. Like, you never know what you're gonna do in that till you do it.
Got ammo here. Got a cloaker. Oh shit.
Nah, you're all good, brother.
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up. I've been hit. The next one will be harder.
Nah, you're all good, man.
This area remains mostly secure.
I've been keeping myself busy as hell, too.
Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good. The trader pod design is not terrible. Horzine did okay with this.
Oh. Yeah, I've been busy, too. Been, other than working out. That's actually what I've been doing most likely. I'm just trying to keep myself as busy as possible, not because life itself is kind of like all over the place. Still talking to my assistant manager. Girl, I don't know what the fuck's going on with her and that, but she's been talking to me a lot in that. We were playing Kingdom Hearts together, well, kind of. Not really together, but you know what I mean. We're just. The boy don't have my number? Oh.
Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds they bring here. You know that Pascal's on steroids? Careful, guys! It's gone berserk! Bang! Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. Oh shit! Damn it! I need this on the Snapchats! Wilding Residine! Damn it! And that's most of the wave. Mr. Sniper in the house. If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. This area remains mostly secure. This Han's helping you somehow. Is this some sort of prank? You're not this good.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm happy Donald Trump won. We don't need any more retards in office. Honestly, we just need to clean up. Our politics are fucking retarded. And that's the problem is. People are just so stupid. No one goes by policies anymore. People don't look at policies, they look at the person. I said, I don't care what the president does. They actually do policies. That the problem is they can say whatever they want to say and not perform. Trump's the only one that actually performed. He actually stated. And that's what makes me so upset with people that want to sit there and keep on yelling, screaming about something. Well, he does. Okay, president's not dictated about who he is. There's not supposed to be a guideline of who a president. I never understood that. Like people like, oh, your president has to be this, 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 this. I'm like, president doesn't have to be anything. I'm like, why do we keep on doing this stuff? Like, president is just a president. The people know what a president does. They actually like read it. Like, Obama was a big mouth fucking president. That dude talked and joked around, did the same thing Trump fucking did. And everyone was praising him and that, but as soon as Trump does it, everyone wants to go against him and that. Like, well, that's how that's how legacy media does it. To media always does it. They always want to fire off against someone that they don't like because they're partisan. That's what makes it really fun, though. These are catching the bullshit.
Twitch, ass face. Anyone got a mop and bucket? Oh shit!
Yeah, I'll get you my number.
Mr. Sniper in the house. Oh, suck it! There! Oh shit!
If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
I'm gonna jump you right at the very end.
See them! Skin's burning! Smackdown!
None of the sets made it in.
Nice.
Surprising. Want a cookie?
But yeah, the media's all over the place this crap and that, and I find it really hilarious. People are just stupid.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please.
Change your number. I guess that's what you said. It wasn't paying attention. Okay. I'll explain what's going on soon. That's funny.
Anyone need ammo?
But yeah, like, social media's going crazy with this stuff, man. Look, oh my god, I can't believe people voted for him. That is fat fucking dorky dude. Fat ass dude. He was sitting there like, he was like, white guys for Harris. I'm like, dude, I am sure, damn sure the dude probably jacked off to her when she was younger. Ain't gonna lie. Look at the guy like, dude, why? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Is he? He said, he's like, is he really gonna win? I'm like, well, yeah, we need someone in office that's not a fucking, someone actually has good policies. And he's like getting all mad and shit. I start laughing my ass off. Fuck this shit. Like, dude. Oh, no. What are you doing, Ruby? You go outside? Ruby, you go outside? Flood watch. Oh, Merrimack River over flooding. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. But yeah, everyone. When buying one, I was disappointed, but I didn't care because I kept working.
I'll see if I can get your fingers stuck in it.
But it's fucking sad because I was just like, okay, whatever, he won that. I'm just got to suffer for 4 years. We suffered with Biden's administration. We suffered a lot. There's just a bunch of bullshit lies in that. And like people that follow liberal news very heavily now, they believe all the garbage shit that they say. And they're like, dude, they're not even telling you and showing you anything. They're literally just fucking talking. That's all they do is fucking talk. Like, I'm trying to understand why people want to believe people that just don't know how to, like, they just talk. Like, it's like, what is he's not even, the border's wide open. Like, all the stuff they're doing is trying to stay powerful so they can steal money from the government. Like, like, these politicians are really stealing money from us. That's why they want to stay in office. And there's so many of them that do it. That's the whole plan. Fucking money. Destroying people's life over a currency that you can do. Like, all these people should just, like, all of them should just retire. They all have millions and millions of dollars now. And that's what's funny is, the one thing is just like you read Psalms and that the first thing it talks about is wisdom. And Solomon himself, King David's son Solomon, was the most powerfulest person pretty much in all of the world's history. He was the richest, he had everything, because God gave him everything. And then it comes down to, what do you wish for? He wished for wisdom. He said, I want to make sure that my country or that my land can have the best king that they can have so I can help everybody out. So he gave him insight of wisdom. And then he got all the riches in that. See, if he just got riches, he wouldn't have wisdom and his country would fall apart. But he asked for wisdom, then he got riches, and he got 1,000 concubines. He got everything. God just gave him everything. He's like, and that's what it is. You can't, if you have too much power and you don't have the wisdom to deal with that power, what happens? You become a tyrant. You become like Lucifer. You become too prideful because you have too much, and you start doing all this stuff. This is what a lot of people do that are in politics or celebrities and that. They have this influence that they think that they have to spread out and say, hey, you know what? I make money that you see me that you should praise me. That's why I don't like these actors and that in Hollywood and that. You know, they're trying to think that they're God. Like like, huh? Like you're living in creation, you moron. That makes no sense. Why would you think that you're something that you can't even what you have partial God power because you're a creator too, but you're creating in a creation. That's what makes it funny though. You know, it's like it makes you want to think. It's like how can you sit there and say, you know, like you get girls say, you know, bless me as like you know, they're like, oh, I'm beautiful. You're beautiful because God made you beautiful, you moron. Like you're not beautiful because you just like magically appeared. This ain't Disney. You were created that way. God put you in a purposeful way. That's why you know abortions are so bad. Because every baby's supposed to be born. When people kill fucking babies and that, it goes against God, which goes against all of humanity. So all these people that want to do this stuff and that because they make up excuses. Okay, time to actually go to actual school and learn how to be a woman again. Because most women that pull this stuff and that, you don't have a heart. You don't have anything. How can you say like, you know, it's okay for me to get, you know, pregnant and then okay to, you know, abort it. And then you're going to regret it. And then you're going to regret because everyone's going to hate you for it. Like I hear all these girls, these liberal girls that I'm watching that Star Wars girl. And this one they was talking about abortions and that. A woman, that's the least of my worries. Like, I mean, like, as a woman, why would I worry about abortions? I should be thinking about abortion. It should be if I want to have kids out of love, I want to have kids. Why would I think about abortions at all? Because I want to go to a nightclub and get wrecked by someone. Where's your morals at exactly? There's no morals. There's no guy anymore. Everyone that's scared to go to Jesus, you're scared because you're a coward altogether. Like to realize the world for being good instead of bad is the problem. Like when Joe Biden was in, I was like, okay, he won. So okay, yeah, there's a huge possibility that the election was rigged. It was very obviously there was something going on. Yeah, you know, but that's the politics they play. Democrats never have any good policies now, so the politics they play is try to backstab the Republican nominee, and that's basically what they try to do. I mean, they try to assassinate Trump multiple times, and that didn't work, you know. And all I have to say is the people that want to cry, bitch, and moan and say like, "Oh, this is bullshit. He's massaging all this other isms and Kaz's or whatever the fuck kind of stupid shit." Like, do you know why he survived, right? Because of God. So if you want to go against the creator that created everything and that, good luck. Because I ain't going to lie. It says in the Bible and that lots of times that, you know, God said, you shall fear me, for that I am all powerful. Don't mock someone that gives you love. Because then you'll be disciplined. People get too high horse for themselves. And I get it. Sometimes you're in a powerful position. You're in that position because God put you there. So if you want to say why, you know, people want to say, well, why didn't Kamala Harris win? Well, first off, because she's fucking retarded. Like she literally just did this just for the money. I don't believe that woman wanted to win, 100%. There's no reason, because her last speech before she congratulated Trump, shook his hand and that, she didn't look like she didn't even care that she lost. She says, oh, we just gotta fight another day and that. She literally just telling you a bunch of gobbledygook. She's going home with millions and millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars of campaign money. That woman doesn't give a fuck. She's gonna go back to California in her rich manor and that and have a bunch of fucking dudes fucking clean her out. You know what I mean? Like, that's the problem of it is. This is why Trump is so good. And that because he doesn't care about the money, because he has his own money. That's what all politicians always want to get up to. They always want to get up to that point where they can make as much money as they can, and then they just go off and retire that, and they campaign again, that, because it's all a bunch of bullshit, and they make more money in that, and they go out and retire again, do a bunch of drugs, and they get fucked by half the town in that, and that's what it is. And you got people that are broke, people that don't have as much currency, or very little currency. And it's like, how much money do you need to survive? Well, according to, my Edward Jones guy and that, a financial advisor, he says most people that have, $600,000 to $700,000 in their bank, it is a lot of money now, but compared to people that have millions and millions and millions of dollars, they say you can live a normal life with riches. You can have a nice house and that. You don't need a multi-billion-dollar house and that. That's what it is. So we category money and how money should be used. If the economy goes down, everybody gets fucked besides the rich. Why? Because they already have all the money to be able to overcompensate it. Because either they work hard or they steal from the taxes. So, of course, we're talking about politicians. But when the economy goes up and everyone's booming, which is why people want Trump in, just to explain policies, it makes everyone rich. So, the first offense that a lot of these crazy, non-screwable women that always want to be feminists and screaming, yeah, they think, well, what about women? I'm like, what about women? It's like, well, we can't abort our babies, and that's like, that's not up to Trump for that. It's up to the state. We got some crazy ass feminist people voting yes for abortions and that, and they have kids. Like, why are you voting yes for abortions when you have kids? There's one lady down the street, and that I actually had a conversation with her. I said hi to her, and that, she's like, oh, like, hi, and that's like, how you doing, that, And I was like, oh, you got a cute baby and that, it's like, how old? And she was just like, oh, I just had her and that. I'm like, okay. And then she instantly brought it up because she just she thought that, they think it's a talking point. They think it's a talking point to be like, oh, you're a man. You need to learn what a woman is. I'm like, I know what a woman is. A woman is someone that stays in the kitchen, takes care of me and the kids. Well, I supply that chain by working and making money and supplying that kitchen with food so you can make it for us. Which is what you're currently doing right now, saying that you're a feminist, but you literally are going into that neutral state because you want to be taken care of. Okay? If you want to get a part-time job, this is why I think you want to get a part-time job or even a full-time job before the kids happen and that to save up money and that, cool beans. But you know why women have such issues? Because when a woman that's not micromanaged, so to speak, they always have us. Men are our micromanagers because they're survivors. We're survivalists. We have to micromanage or we die. I mean, a man can't be like a woman and sit there and not be micromanageable. Like, for instance, with me in that, I'm considered to stay single. Do I want a woman? Of course I do. But women won't date me. I wonder why. I think I'm good looking enough, I'm good looking enough, I'm bulking up and that, I got looks to me. Very intelligent that when it comes down to certain things. Why? Because I don't have survival. I don't have my own place. I don't have my own things. I live with my parents right there. That's the reason why. I mean, yeah, I can fling. Of course I can fling. I had girls that wanted to be my sugar mama and that, and fucking paid for my shit, and that just to have me be around them. Weird, right? But that's what it comes down to. That's why the power the power ratio matters a lot with men, for instance. That's the reason why, no one wants a leader that's a woman in an office and that, because women don't know how to micromanage as much when it comes down to serious situations and that. They just can't. They want to say, oh, what's serious now? You gotta take care of kids and that. Okay. But taking care of kids is a natural response to being a woman. You naturally will grow into that. Same thing with men. And then you say, when you talk about businesses and that too. I know there's quite a few women that come around my car wash that have businesses and that. And then I find out that, so that's just how life is. If we accept life for what it is, for what God put us on this world for, then we'd be better off. And that's what it normally comes down to. Like, we have to really get our shit together. Ruby! Come on, turds. How you doing, booby butt? But yeah, this is why we always have such issues, especially during politics and that. Like, people just scream and yell about politics and that. When I say, why are we always, like, why does it matter who's in office? Like, honestly, like, I get it. People are like, oh, it's too expensive. It's too expensive up there because you got people fucking stealing from us through taxes and that. They use the rich thing, like, oh, rich people need to pay more tax. Rich people are what pay us money. I'm not understanding that crap. Why do people always want to go against rich people now? If you were rich in that, if you own a business and that, and you were rich in that, you would sit there and be like, well, fuck, I worked my ass off for this damn money and that. It's the only rich people vote for Republicans and that. No, everyone wants to be rich. Everyone makes more money. That's what the problem of it is. Yeah, they gave him way too much life.
Stop me! I double dare you! Watch it, more Zeds! It's burning! Crackdown!
Oh, hell no, get the fuck off me, bitch.
Oh, thank you, me.
Clones are limited. Just like my patience. Do not test me.
But yeah, it is funny listening to people scream and shout about crap. I'm like, what are you barking about? Oh, the world's gonna end because this and that. I'm like, the world almost end because of the Biden administration. Like, literally, like, we had all these wars that out of fucking nowhere, and then we had a bunch of people fucking attacking everybody and that, and like, dude, why are we going through this bullshit again?
Is
People are fucking retarded. I don't understand what you're even talking about. Like, oh, the world's gonna end, and all of a sudden the world gets better. Then why's gas down for? Oh, and they'll make up some excuses. The funniest thing that I always hear in that, I always say, it's the past administration the reason why stuff happens because it pulls over on the next administration. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Executive orders literally happen as soon as they sign them. Because if people don't follow the executive orders, they all go to prison. Because it's an executive order. They have to change it. So as soon as you does executive order now, lower down the tax. It's all about taxes, basically. That's basically where all it comes down to, because you can regulate taxes with the presidency. That's what lowers down. That's what makes things less expensive because of taxes. It's all about taxes. As soon as you lower down corporate tax to a certain amount. You know, people don't understand that at all. More.
Stay right there, monster. Get in! Get in!
Dude, fucking die, you bitch.
Anyone got a mop at one of those moody fletch pals?
Yeah, that's what it always seems to me. Makes a lot of people mad, that shit. Dude, that's how it works. Like, everything's regulated. They're like, well, if we don't pay our taxes, then we'll go in debt. We're going in debt anyway because they're just stealing our money and give it to everybody else. I don't think people understand that. That's literally what they're doing. So what they've been doing the whole entire time. They've been stealing our money. And people just sit there and be like, oh, that's not because this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Elon Musk people need to pay more money, and I'm like, these people own the world. They own businesses that help supply the world with stuff. I don't think people truly understand that shit. Like, you're fucking retarded. Like, why do you want to attack big, rich billionaires that pay for our bills? That's exactly what it is. They wanted to attack them so the government could give us the money. Well, the government gives us the money in that, then we get controlled by them. So why the fuck do you want to be controlled by the government? I surely don't. Fuck no. Social Security's fucking stupid. Get rid of it. Burn it up. I don't need the government to take my damn money. And that's the biggest thing is, like, people want to believe, well, Social Security's good. Social Security's fucking horrible in that. Finance your own damn shit. You got stocks for a reason. Literally. Stocks. Stocks how you financial stuff and that. You talk to a financial advisor now, like Edward Jones or anybody that does finances. This season of 4 years, you're going to have 3 months per quarter, basically, of making money in that. So you got 3 months. So it'd be 1, be 4. So it'd be 4 times 4. It'd be 16 times. Just to say that you're going to get a gargantuan amount of money from stocks and that. Because that's how rich people do it. Rich people pay in the stocks. And the more stocks you have, the more money you have. People don't actually have money in their bank accounts. They have it through stocks. They sell stocks. And then they put them into other businesses and that, so they can constantly make more money. That's how it works. That's why people that are rich always stay rich. Because they finance their money into other businesses and that. They don't actually make it with their fucking bare hands. They have people make it for them because they have the money to do it.
I double
That's how it works. That's why you get people like Elon Musk always making money.
stay right there, monster.
Or Trump. Or anybody else that's not stupid.
Like it. You like the code?
It works. If you keep financing business after business after business, you're always getting money net. One thing is, these people don't do it because they want to be rich, more or less. They do it because it actually helps the economy up and they're helping people out. That's why.
Wonder what's under his apron.
And it's called supply and demand. And this is what a lot of people do not understand, especially nowadays. Like, this is how the world actually works. Like, people that make money in that, especially a lot of it through business exchange, they're doing it to help people out. They just have a business exchange for it. They're brave enough to go through the bullshit.
Some big achievement. Please. Your birth.
That's how it really is. And people can get upset about it all they want. That's how it works. If you make a business, you're willing to sacrifice your time and money to make that business exchange happen. You know, that's why you get a lot of people in that. You know, I was talking to my assistant manager. Let's say, we'll call her Tracy. Not. I said, why don't you invest? She's like, I don't know how to invest. That's why you have financial advisors. You give your money to an Edward Jones person, that which is what you do. And, you know, they'll tell you, hey, we'll take $50 a week or $50 a paycheck out of your stuff, and you put it in the money market. That it always makes at least 5%. It makes 5 to 10%. That's just in bonds. That's just you just make free money. Literally, that's what he said. You make free money. People say, "Well, how do you do that?" It's because it's in a money market. It's in a market that's making money. That's how our world works. Our world works through stocks exchange. You know, everyone puts their stuff in stocks and that. It basically keeps their money safe for a certain thing, and then people can buy into it, which makes you more money. And then you give stocks returned. So that's why the ownership of companies by a certain percentage. So when Elon Musk bought a certain percentage of Twitter, he became the head stock. He became the owner of Twitter, of X. Because everyone had to sit there and be like, well, fuck, he's the main donor. If he pulls out, we're going to collapse. And that's what happened. Everyone got fired, and that's how he owned Twitter. Because he even said the CEO of Twitter only owned like 1.5% of the stock. Like, no one didn't own anything. Like, they all had they had enormous amount of people on that owned certain percentages of it. Exactly. And that's what makes it really funny, though, because, like, that's just how it is. Anyway, I'm going to get off now. I'm going to get my talking phase. I'll talk for an hour or two. I got shit I got to do. Anyway, you guys have a good one, then I'll talk to you guys when I get home. God bless.